Hello, it's Barb. Hey there. I'm here at Hardees. And you know, I haven't been to Hardees in decades. And the other day I said, I think it was Meashum. Was that your name? I can't remember. Meashum. Oh, I hope I didn't say your name wrong. Anyway, he had suggested I go to that. That's one of his favorite places. And I thought, gosh, I haven't been in a long time. And the one that's around Asheville is in Biltmore Village, and I thought it had disappeared. And because they had built this big hotel by the Biltmore Estate, and I went by there, but I must have just passed it. I cut through a different way through the where the little gift shops and villages are. Anyway, that doesn't mean anything to you if you live in Alaska or wherever you live, or Japan or wherever. I'm sorry, or Holland, or it was Netherlands. But anyways, I'm a little out of it today. I think I keep saying that, don't I? Well, welcome to being 65. But anyway, I'm alive. Anyway, I hadn't had anything all day except for breakfast, and I was like, okay, I want a hamburger. So I'm going to have a hamburger. And I rarely have hamburgers, but who knows what this vlogging's going to do to me. I don't know. But anyway, I said, I'm going to look it up. And I had looked it up, and I thought, I didn't see it. Well, you have to remember, when you're in Biltmore Village, a lot of this fast food place, and of course the McDonald's too over there, they're not like your typical look of a Hardees or a McDonald's. They're just all fancy schmancy, they kind of fit into Biltmore Village and the estate and all that. So it's very nice looking. And I hate to say I've never been inside this Hardees, and maybe I'll walk in there sometime. But I almost said anyway, but I'm not going to say anyway. So let's get to it, eh? This is Hardees. It may not be anything special to you, but to me it is. Because the other day when I went, a couple of weeks ago, when I went to, where did I go? I went to Culver's, and I got the chicken, and I really probably should have gotten their hamburger. So I said, well, get what they're known for. And I know Hardees has a new fish sandwich, and I almost got it, and I thought, no, I'll get this first, and then I'll try their new fish sandwich. So you'll just have to wait. Anyway, just a little pretty star for the Hardee boys. And since 1960, I was 4 years old. We didn't have a Hardees in Michigan where we lived. Hardees. Well, let's take a look. Oh, pretty bun. You know how birds go. Pretty bird. Nice, pretty bun. Oh, this looks like a happy hamburger. Ooh, oh, boys, girls, look at this. I have not had a hamburger. Ooh, look at that Swiss cheese. This is the Swiss and mushroom burger. Ooh, it's a dripping, and I'm going to sip in, and ooh, child. Things are going to get easier. Okay, I'm going to take a bite, right? Okay. Oh, it's so juicy. You can feel that. You can taste that. You can taste that mushroom in it. I'm going to add a little ketchup, if you don't mind. And I got this. This isn't my regular thing, but I'm doing it today. Hardees curly fries. I think there's the curly fry people, and then there's the non-curly fry people. Now, I prefer curly fries. Napkins and salt and ketchup. Salt and ketchup from my Hardees. The Hardee boys. For those of you who don't know, there was a series called The Hardee Boys. And I don't know, I never read them. What'd they do? Mysteries or something, I guess? Yeah. Okay. Now, I took the ketchup for the hamburger and I put it on the fries. Now, that was silly of me. Okay, let's get some on this. Ooh. Well, today, I think it's getting to be spring. I'm not sure. And isn't that nice? Ooh, I'm putting ketchup on this. Excuse me, people. Excuse me. Daisy's over here sunning. Ooh, I hope you didn't hear that. Okay, I got my ketchup on. So I'm right by Biltmore, and I don't know, you guys know that I used to work there. If you watched any of my other vlogs, I was a gardener there. People call me the capital D and detail gardener. I love that job. I really did. And I got to a place where when I was I first started in the wall garden, and you know, changing out all those. I don't know if you've ever been here, but Biltmore's has some really nice gardens, and we would change out thousands of tulip bulbs every year, change them out into the what do you call? Into the other flowers for the summer. I can't talk. And then we change all those out to the mums for the fall. And then after the mums came out, we'd take them all out and we'd dig for the tulip bulbs again. And oh, I love tulips. I really do. I just love tulips. Oh, what I'd give to go to Holland and see the tulips all in bloom. Oh my goodness. Or at Belgium too has beautiful flowers. Anyway, I'm gonna stop talking because I want to eat this hamburger. You know what? I'm a happy girl. I'm a satisfied girl. I don't know. Part of me feels like there's nothing better than having a hamburger over the grill. You know, outside grill. I like a thicker hamburger. I guess you could get a thicker one here. But I didn't want to go too crazy. Anyway, but I don't know. What am I going to give it, folks? Dun, 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 dun. I guess I'm going to give it like a 9 or an 8. She loves you, yeah, yeah, yeah. This burger loves you, yeah, yeah, yeah. I love this burger, yeah, yeah, yeah. I was driving over here and I was going, Hardees, Hardees. No, I was going, Hardees is a hearty place. Hardees is a hearty place. You're hungry and you eat a Hardees. Hardees is a hearty place. Hardees is a hearty place. And you feel nice and hearty. Okay, let's have a little. Oh, let's see these little babies. Oh, 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 oh. I don't know what it is. Oh. I haven't had curly fries in a long time. Last time I had them was at Arby's. And I like Arby's curly fries. There was some stuff going on YouTube about Arby's being so horrible. I don't know what they're talking about. I don't know. I guess it's their local Hardees or something. I mean, Arby's. I mean, you have to give places a break. I mean, places have had a hard time getting people hired, you know. Hardees is the hearty place. Hardee is a hearty place. Woo! Let me take another bite of one of these because I tell you, I like them. They have an extra little flavor to them than Arby's does. A little, like a little, I don't know, a little flavor. I like me curly fry. I'll give it a 9, 8 or 9. It's an 8 or 9 day. Oh, I'm loving this. I'm going to take another bite. I know I should be talking to you, but I love my Hardees. Hardee is a hearty place. Yum. Yeah. Yum. Daisy, what you doing back there, baby? Let me give Daisy a little treat. Excuse me. Because I think she's smelling that burger. And she's going, here, honey pie. Going, Barbara doesn't love me no more. Barbara just talks to herself like there's people here. And Penny doesn't know it. You never know what's going on in the mind of dogs. I always wonder. I always think, you know, sometimes I always think our other dog, Sugar, that we had. I always thought when Sugar went to heaven, I said, I wonder when, or wherever Sugar went, he went. I always think, well, if I ever see Sugar again, I'm going to say, was I ever right about what I thought you were thinking? Because, you know, you think, I don't know about you, but sometimes I think about what the dogs are thinking. And And they probably think it the exact opposite, but you know, I've got this stuck in my head. All that, I was going to say perception, all that projection, you know, so it's kind of funny. So you can tell I'm a little off my game. Bear with me. So Biltmore Estate, yeah, I worked in the gardens. Then I worked, you know, every once in a while in the conservatory. And, let me tell you something. One time in the wintertime, it had snowed. It's just, we were working and it was snowing. Some people got out, but I had to finish up something. And all of a sudden there was like 3 of us left and we couldn't get out. We were going to have to stay overnight there. But we worked at we used to stay at the gardener's cottage. Now they've moved somewhere else. I think the gardener's cottage is like a little museum or not. But the flower gardeners and the shrub gardeners used to work there. Oop, down goes Daisy. Down Doobie. She likes to go down on the below boards. Oh, she's drinking some water. I wish you could see her. I don't know if you can. Let me see. Can you see my little... Here, I'll put you down. Where's my little Daisy girl? See, there's my little Daisy girl. Isn't she the cutest? She's a little girl, cute girl. She's the best. Let me get this fixed now. Now, I don't know if you can see behind me, but there's the Hardee star. I'm growing up. This little YouTuber's growing up. This newbie YouTuber. Oh, all those vloggers. That's Steph Pappas. Did you see? I did it. Of course, it's really sunny, so it doesn't show, but, you know, give me a little bit. Give me an inch. Give me a little millimeter. Anyway, so it was snowing, and so we had to stay there. Of course, we didn't have sleeping bags or anything, but we got stuff together. I think there were some blankets, and of course, we had our winter coats and everything. But that night we had to go. We have to get the generators going and making sure everything's okay and shoveling and all that stuff. But at night we had to go into the conservatory. Now, if you haven't been there, the conservatory at Biltmore Estate is big, and it's all indoors, of course, and it's lots of flowers and tropicals and all that stuff. And I think it's beautiful. Anyway, but you know what's the best is that night we had to water inside there. Well, we just had the flashlights and we were walking around making sure all the plants were okay and make sure that they were warm enough. And goodness sakes, it was funny. But it was so beautiful to walk around the conservatory with flashlights and looking at the leaves of the palm trees and you just saw them all in another light, you know. They were just beautiful. It was just like, because you had all this darkness and then you'd look at a flower with a flashlight on it. I tell you, I said after that, I had told the director, I said, you know, you guys got to do night tours in this conservatory. It's an amazing, it's just so serene. It's one of my beautiful memories tucked in my head. I don't know about you, but during my lifetime, I have these memories that I tuck away and I go, ooh, you know, and just think about them every once in a while. And I hadn't thought about that in a while. Anyway, it's a neat memory. And there was another time when we were driving, every morning, early in the morning when it's dark, we'd drive the approach road. It's about 3 miles to the house, and then we had to go to the gardens. And at that time, there were no yellow lines anywhere. There's so much signage there now, and now there's 2 hotels. When I was there was no hotels. Well, at the end when I was there to help prepare the opening of the first hotel, getting the sod down and getting some flowers in and stuff. And now they have a bunch of more shops and everything. It's all different than when I was there. But anyway, so in the mornings, it would be dark and I'd drive in. Cliffhanger. I gotta take another bite. Give me a moment. This hamburger is tasting better and better and better. There's something with the sauce, with the mushrooms. I really like it. Well, thank you for suggesting it. And if I got the wrong name, I was doing it off the top of my head. And I'm not one of those fancy people with the camera and I can look on my phone for the person's name. I think that's what your name was. But anyway, I appreciate your comment. Let me say, you all have been so nice to me in your comments. You keep blowing me away. I just like, how sweet. I got some nice people watching, nice viewers, nice new friends. I mean it. I've been stunned. It's just really sweet. And oh. Newbie news. So I hope it's okay for me to say this. I'm proud of it. I think it's cool. It's amazing to me. So on my channel, I got, I'm over 2,500 views, which is amazing to me, blows me away. I mean, I know other people are like, oh, big deal, blah, blah. I get, 10 times that on just one video. But anyway, different strokes, different folks. Everybody's different. Everybody's in different places. And I'm just a beginner. I'm a newbie. Anyway, and, oh, she's itching. And I think I told you. Anyway, so I'm very excited about that. Now, I might air this a little later, so by that time, hopefully I have more. I think I will. So, because I might have to do jury duty. Last year, or 2 years ago, I can't remember, but I was called up for jury duty. Now, I've served 3 times, and I mean, I've been up for many more times than that. They've called me many more times. But I've served on a trial. Well, one time was for a week, was it? That was the criminal trial. And then the civil trial, I served, I think 2 weeks. Might have been 3 even. So, and I don't mind doing it. At those times I had a job and I was working, so, and my bosses were all really nice about it. But this time COVID was, going rampant. And of course, you all know that I had pneumonia and all that stuff. Excuse me. And I couldn't go. And so the woman on the phone said, well, what if you do it next year or 2 years? I guess it was last year. Next year at the same time. So then she changed the week a little bit. So I don't know if I have to serve, of course. You make the phone call and all. So the reason why I'm telling you all this is so I can, so I thought I'd do a couple that if I'm gone, I can go ahead and put those in. So this may be out of order, so I apologize. And everything's not perfect in this world, boys and girls and theys. You know that. Oh, don't we know it, huh? Anyway, I was telling you about going on the approach road at Biltmore. Oh, that car's zooming. I hope it's for a good reason. I used to always get mad at cars that did that. And then some of my friends always say, Barbara, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And I'm like, I know. So now whenever I see somebody driving a little wild, I just go, well, their wife could be having a baby, or they just got news and they got to get to the hospital, or they got to get home, or whatever. You never know what's going on in people's lives. And we got to watch our judgment. I'm trying to watch my judgment, people. I hope I'm not too judgy. I try not to be. I really do, but sometimes we just do without realizing it, This guy, he's just smiling a big smile at me. I said, that old lady. Talking to herself again. Anyway. So, that's my word for today instead of anyway. Well, I said both, didn't I? I'm enjoying this. It makes me eat a little slower too. Anyway, I did it again. Oh, I'll have to put that on my list of don'ts, but I'm one of those people that I make a list of things to do. Even when I'm retired or even on a Saturday, I'll say, okay, I'm going to go do these things. You better be sure I'm not going to do any of them. Or I'll do one of them maybe, but that's about it. Oh, listen, I just saw this Instagram thing pop up. Let me tell you about Instagram. I'm new to that, and I'm trying to learn all this stuff on YouTube. And the thing is that I just can't. I watch these YouTube videos on how-tos, and I tell you, they talk so fast, I can't keep up. And then I still I can't find the buttons they're telling me to find, and which people have the cards in the back, and I want to do that, and the subscribe button. I can't. I mean, I spent this morning looking, and I was reading, and I said, I don't know. Y'all, this is just how it is. And that Instagram, I don't get that stuff when people say they want to talk to me or message. I'm like, huh? How do you do that? I don't know what's going on. So, anyway, I just try to put up a picture every once in a while. Quite a few people told me to do TikTok. And I was afraid, and I think I've mentioned that before. I think I might venture out there too, because I got to give myself a breather when I can't figure something out, and I don't have people that can really help me. So I just go, well, maybe I should try something else. But anyway, back to the story. So in the mornings, it'd be dark out. I'd be driving by myself on the approach road, about 3 miles in. Beautiful. It's just beautiful. All these trees around surround you, and it's just so tranquil and so peaceful. I just loved it. Well, one morning, right in front of my car, you don't drive fast on that road. It's not like a zippity-doo-dah thing. You got to take your time. But anyway, anyway, I was driving, and all of a sudden I stopped. And my lights were on, and right in front of my car was a great horned owl. A great horned owl, I'm telling you. And it was like it was beautiful. And it was sitting there and it had its wings out like that, and I just stared at it. And then what I did is I got my I thought, well, I probably shouldn't have done this, but I put the brights on it, and he didn't leave. He just sat there. Oh, it was beautiful. Oh, lots of things like that. Like when I was working on the rose garden, I did the peg, what do you call them? Peg shrubs. Anyway, you take the roses and you make them like a fountain. I love doing that stuff. I like the detail stuff. I like doing the arches. I tell you, I saw the arches the other day, and I'm going, we don't use strings on the arches. We don't do strings on the maypole. And the maypole, I did that, and I did the arch. I just took such pride in it. I loved it. I got there, and I was in the zone. Nobody could bother me. I was just going at it. But anyway, in the morning, when I remember having times in the mornings or anytime, I'd be working on the rose, the peg beds, and that's with the rose. Like, here's a rose. You take the branches and you go like this, and you peg them in, and you trim them. So it's like a fountain of roses going. The rabbits would come right up to me. I mean, I could touch them. They were like this far from me. I mean, maybe this far. I mean, like a foot from me. I remember a couple times they were about 8 inches from me. Lots of times they'd be like 2 feet from me, but you could definitely touch them if you wanted to. It's just so fortunate. I've been so fortunate of the different things I got to do in my life. I hope, as a kid or even as a young adult, there's no way I thought I'd be a gardener. But in my mid-30s, I was going through the hardest time of my life. And a friend said, why don't you go do this? And I was like, I don't know anything about flowers. I didn't know the difference between a pansy and an impatient. But it was very healing. And then I got hooked on it and kept doing it more and more and more, different companies. Loved it. Okay, y'all. I tell you, I've been enjoying this. I've been enjoying you. I hope you're all doing all right, and feel free to let me know how you're doing. I love to know how you're doing, and don't be hesitant to let me know. And I just think of you all, and this has just been a joy doing this. And when it's not, well, then I'll let you know, and I'll say tally ho, good neighbor, and off I'll go. And I'll sing happy trails to you. Dun, dun, dun. Hey, that's what I should sing for Hardees, because it's kind of like a cowboy kind of place, isn't it? Hardees is for Hardee boys, Hardee boys, Hardee boys. Hardee is for Hardee boys, Hardee boys. Happy trails to you until we meet again. Happy trails to you until we meet again. Anyway, you all be good to yourselves and take good care, all right? Till the next time. Bye-bye now.